Today we're going to talk about the dangers of eating healthy. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 and over 60 women. I'm 67 now. I realize I'm closer to 70 than to 60. That's a weird place to be. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you want all the good stuff, you might want to sign up for my Sunday morning email newsletter. The link is in the description box down below. It comes out every Sunday morning. No surprise there. I send out a very short, very sweet Sunday morning email newsletter. It's the most popular thing about my channel. In it, I include all the good things I found throughout the week, whether it's a recipe or a great piece of information or something I think we all ought to know or something funny. Whatever it is that I would share with you if we were out having lunch and just being girlfriends. The link is in the description box down below. It's super easy, super free, super fun. I think you're going to love it. Today I want to talk about the dangers of eating healthy, and I'm telling you what, I am suffering it today, and I wanted to do this video today. I hadn't planned on filming a video today because it's ripe in my mind. I'm still feeling the effects. So let's back up for a little bit and I'll tell you where I was and where I am now and why I can tell you about the dangers of eating healthy. About a little more than a year ago, I made the decision that I was done being fluffy. I wanted to get back into shape. I wanted to lose some weight, but mostly I wanted to get stronger. When I was in my 50s, I lived up at Lake Tahoe and I was hiking and kayaking almost every day. Clearly not in the snow, but when it was snowing, I was snowshoeing. So I was very, very active and I was very, very fit. The cool thing is that I was very, very fit from doing things I love doing, hiking, kayaking, snowshoeing, and I wasn't going to the gym. It was like I didn't need to. I was so fit. Kayaking with my upper body, hiking with my lower body, snowshoeing with my lower body. It was all good. Great shape. And then I moved away from Lake Tahoe and things just slowly got a little fluffier, a little looser, a little more jiggly. My eating got a little worse. I mean, it just kind of went downhill a little bit over time after that, to where I ended up looking in the mirror at myself and thinking, what the hell happened? I mean, I couldn't figure it out. And I did a video a little more than a year ago. I'll have it linked in the description box down below of where I was when I said, that's enough. And the reason I said that's enough was because I realized that if I did not stop it, it was just going to be downhill from there. I did not have any muscle tone. I was carrying around a lot of extra weight. I wasn't exercising. I was spending too much time on the couch. It was just kind of a mess. And I felt like if I didn't stop it, I was going to get old and get really sick and fall down and break my hip. And we all know that's the beginning of the end. So I made the decision to really start on a fitness program, which I did. Now, lucky for me, even though I thought I was doing everything right, luckily I have a lovely viewer. Her name is Connie Rutledge, who is a functional nutritionist. She contacted me and she said, girl, you might want to think about a few things. And it made all the difference in the world in my fitness journey. So fast forward now, it's been a little more than a year and I am going to be doing a fitness update pretty soon. I'm just trying to find a company who will do a body scan where I can give you guys my body fat count and muscle mass and that sort of thing. So it's in the works. But Connie really, really turned it around for me, because a lot of what we're told out there is just baloney. It doesn't make you fitter, it makes you fatter. It doesn't make you healthier, it makes you sicker. And she really gave me some square information and some square talk. And that really helped me kickstart my journey in a whole new way. So long story short, I have been at it a little more than a year now. I've completely changed my fitness habits and my diet. And I've gone from probably a size 12 down to I'm a size 6 now, probably going to be into a size 4 in the next month or two, just because my 6s are not tight. You know, they get loose kind of quickly. So I have made tremendous strides over that time. One of the things that I have done is I have dramatically changed my eating habits. And this really is a result of the information that Connie gave me. She's a functional nutritionist. We didn't meet until a few months ago when I went out to California to visit my daughter. She happens to live fairly near my daughter. So all this information was done over Skype. And what she did is she really opened my eyes to a lot of the things I was eating that was sabotaging my weight loss. And when I look in the mirror right now, and Connie doesn't even know this will crack her up as she watches this video. When I look in the mirror now, what I think is Body by Connie. Because it really was. Every time she would tell me something that I didn't want to do, and it took me maybe a few weeks or a few months to kind of integrate it and finally decide begrudgingly, all right, I'll do it. By golly, there was another chunk of weight that came off, or there was inflammation that went away, or there was a solution to a big problem where I was stuck. She really does know her stuff. I eat so clean now as a result of Connie's guidance that I told a girlfriend, I was out with Lori the other day and we were cracking up about going out to the square and getting drunk one night. I don't drink. Lori barely drinks. And we were cracking up about it. And I said, you know what? I think if I had a drink right now, it would make me sick. Now we're leading up to where I'm going. I eat super clean. And not only do I eat super clean, but almost every week, probably 4 or probably 3 weeks out of the month, I fast for at least 36 hours. So I'm cleaning my body out probably around 1 day a week. So my eating is so clean. And I'll tell you what I eat now. It's really simple because I don't eat that many things. I mostly eat protein. I get grass-fed, grass-finished meat that I order online. I'll have a few of the companies that I use listed down below. So I'll eat a steak, I will eat eggs, I'll eat bacon, I'll eat chicken, I'll eat avocado every now and then. Every now and then I will fix some red potatoes, organic, with some butter and salt and pepper, and I'll have those with a steak from time to time. But quite often I will just eat protein for a meal. I am clean with my diet. And in the evenings, I will have some organic berries with Cocoa Whip, which is kind of like Cool Whip, but it's a healthy version of Cool Whip. So my diet is so clean, it is remarkably clean. What has happened for me is I have dropped a bunch of weight. I feel amazing. My joints are fabulous. My energy is fabulous. And most important for me, almost, other than the weight, is my blood sugar. My blood sugar is so stable. It is just delightful. I had a lifelong battle with blood sugar. And I'm one of those people that if I got up in the morning and had a cup of coffee and a donut, I'd be over in the corner, crouching down, sweating and shaking in 20 minutes. My blood sugar was so easily disrupted. And my blood sugar now is so wonderfully stable. I don't have those shakes, that blood sugar crash anymore at all. Now, that being said, that I eat clean, I really do. However, I have 1 day a week, and this is Connie approved, where I eat anything I want. And that generally means that I'll go have a burger. Now, do I go to a fast food burger joint? Absolutely not. That stuff is junk and crap, and it's so full of preservatives and just junk. What I do is I go to a scratch restaurant, very popular in my community. It's called Miss Kathy's Southern Cotillion, and I'll get a burger there. And it is scratch cooking in their kitchen. It's not full of preservatives, but it does have the bun. Every now and then I'll have fries with it. So it's like really an indulgence because I don't eat seed oils. Those fries are cooked in seed oil. I don't usually eat any kind of breads. It has bread on the bun, but I have that 1 day a week where I eat anything I want. Generally, it ends up that I'll have a burger and then I'll get a little treat like a cookie or a slice of cake or something. And then that ends up being what I eat for the whole day because I am so easily filled up these days that it doesn't take a lot for me to just be done for the day. So I have that 1 day a week and I enjoy it and I look forward to it. And I also enjoy getting back to my protein and clean eating the next day. Here's the reason I'm doing this video. We're getting to the punchline. I just wanted to set it up for you. This week, I ate clean all week long like I do, and I had my eat anything day. I went and had a burger, had a little treat. Well, the next day I woke up and I decided, you know what? I am really in the mood for Mexican food, really. And I decided I am just going to go have it. Because I always eat clean. I just do. You can ask Lori. I always eat clean. So I decided I am just going to throw caution to the wind. I eat great all the time, almost all the time. I'm going to go have a big plate of Mexican food and I'm going to enjoy it. So I did. I went to a local Mexican joint, just down and dirty traditional Mexican food. And if you're from California like I am, it's a thing. Mexican food is a thing. Well, I had a big old plate of Mexican food. And what did that include? Flour tortillas. I ate the chips, the corn chips with the salsa, like I was a starving man having been on a desert island for decades. Wolfed those down. I had a couple of tacos. I had this enchilada with cheese all over it. I don't usually eat dairy. I had this other thing with this crema on it. I mean, I just ate everything on my plate, enjoyed every single minute of it. And then when I was done, was I done? No! I ended up having this sugary little butterscotch square. Loved it too. Enjoyed the whole doggone thing. So that's what I did. Came home, had the rest of my day. For dinner, I had, gosh, what did I have? I had a little bit of protein. I had half of a steak, had a little berries, and went to bed. So this is what happened as a result of that little Mexican food indulgence. I woke up with a headache. I woke up congested. I woke up with a sore knee. I woke up puffy. The whole thing came out in my body. And the reason that I can so clearly identify that that is what caused those issues is because I don't have any of these issues elsewise. I don't. I don't have joint pain. I don't have inflammation. I never get headaches. I'm never congested. None of it. And I woke up this morning just a mess. I had a headache. My nose was all stuffy. My cranky knee was stiff and sore. I had huge bags underneath my eyes. I tried to address it a little earlier with my Nebulyft, to get that fluid releasing from my eyes. It was so noticeable to me. And I almost see it as such a great lesson. The fact that I ate it and I understood clearly what happened to my body. Here's the important thing that I really, really want to share, and I hope as many of you hear it as possible. I think that over 90% of our population feels like that every single day because most of us are eating food that is filled with just horrible chemicals, processes, food that isn't even real food because that's what's being sold to us as a healthy diet, and it's not. I feel like people have joint pain, they have inflammation, they have congestion, they have headaches, they have stiff joints, all as a result of the poison that they are marketing as food out there. It is a result of corporatizing our food system so that the goal is not giving us healthy food. The goal is making profits for a corporation, and we're suffering as a result. And I look around in my community and I see people who are fluffy, who are walking in a stiff way, who are filled with inflammation, who have complaints about joints and this and that. And my belief is most of it has to do with what we're putting in our mouths and what we're eating. And it doesn't have to be that way. We can get healthy food. Right now, it takes a little bit of an effort because we are inundated with actual poison being packaged as food. But we can get healthy food because I get it. I get eggs, I get bacon, I get chicken, I get beef, I get avocados, I get berries that are cleaner and more healthful. Does it mean they're completely free of all the chemicals and pesticides out there? No, but they're better. But here's the thing. If we all stop buying that junk that has flavor enhancers in it so it becomes addictive, that has chemicals in it that give us inflammation, headaches, sinus issues, the whole thing. If we stop buying that, guess what? the companies go away and we start getting replacements with real healthy food. Supporting our local farmers, finding places to get organic food becomes so important. And the reason I really wanted to make this video is because I am so very clear now, because my body has been so used to super healthy food, that when I put something in it that is modified GMO, that corn, those corn tortillas I was eating, that's modified corn. Then they're deep fried in seed oils. Everything on that plate was not healthful for me. Did it taste good? Yeah, it tasted great. Was it good for my body? Absolutely not. So I just want to encourage those of you who are ready and willing to take a look at your diet. You can feel better just by changing your diet. It's happened to me. It's happened to friends I have. It really does make a difference what you put into your mouth. And it just makes me laugh. I don't know if there are still physicians out there that say your diet doesn't matter. I mean, that was such a bit of misinformation and propaganda. It absolutely makes a difference what you put into your body, the same way it makes a difference what you put into your car. What if you put into your car milk instead of gasoline? How well is that car going to run? And yet they were telling us for decades that diet didn't matter. Here, take a pill to solve that problem. Diet does matter. It makes a huge difference what we put into our bodies. So I was your test monkey. This time around, I have learned my lesson in a really tangible way. I can't wait to get all this gunk cleaned out of my body so I feel a little bit better. I'm getting back on the program today. I have really learned how it feels to inundate my body with food that isn't good for us. That's what I have for you today, and I hope you found this useful and helpful. I am so excited about us really connecting to good food for our bodies, because I think it's going to make such a difference on the planet. If we are all feeling better, if we're healthier, if we're happier, it makes us better citizens, better friends, better community members. Everything good comes as a result of it. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. You guys know it just means the world to me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 and over 60 woman. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.